I want to talk about respect on the umbrella category of employee defiance. Have you ever had a worker defy you, to not listen, to push back, if you will? If this has happened once by even one person, I am on the school of thought that you have a you problem. Yes, there's something you're doing or not doing that's causing this defiance. Now, there's a different there's a way to look at this to make sure we're on the right path. If this worker has a reputation of defiance with multiple people, or just even one more person than you, it's possible this is a worker problem. However, in any case, in all cases, my school of thought is going to go back to what I would call the home base. And the home base is going to be, what can I do better as a manager? How can I be better as a manager? Because how we act towards our staff is going to be a reflection of how they act towards us. So if you have somebody acting negatively towards you, you're more than likely acting negative towards them. You're doing something that's causing this reaction. Now, I understand that every situation's different and everybody's different. However, please, if you're having problems with your staff, I need you to focus on yourself. If you want to be a leader, if you want your staff to follow you, if you want to have cohesive workforce, then we need to always be focused on, how can I be a better manager? What can I do better? Unfortunately, I've seen that so many times where the bosses are constantly focused on what's wrong with their staff. Who has the most problems? What do we need to do with these problems? You rarely ever hear, what is my problem as a manager? What can I do better as a manager? We need to lead from the front. We need to be the manager that says, what can I do better today to help your job? So please, if you have a worker that's being defiant, please be patient with this worker, because more than likely it's something you're doing. So the more you address this problem like they have a problem, you're more than likely going to push this person into more frustration and possibly leaving the company, because you're talking about two different things. You're focusing on the problem they have, and they're focused on the problem you have. But even if the worker brings it up, you're the boss, and it's not always going to be heard. So please, if you want to have workers that don't defy you, please focus on how you are being towards them. And you might be surprised at what the outcome would be.